Hey, we just added this cool new American DJ light to our arsenal. This is the Vizi Spot 5R. This thing is amazing. It has 575 watts of output, but only 150 watt draw. This thing is awesome. The only thing is, we need a way to mount it, okay? It has a little bit different mounting setup than your LED Vizi Spot, where the LED Vizi Spot only has one bracket to deal with. Well, this thing's beefier. It takes two. So we got to come up with a cool way to mount it. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. We're going to do it from scratch. First thing we're going to do is we're going to put our gobo holder back in. Now this is a really cool fixture, as it has cam locks. And this is a cam lock also. These are quick little, this is also a cam lock. It's a quick turn in snap lock where it just a half to a quarter turn locks it in place. Same with the moving head fixture itself. It has cam locks to pop out for quick access. Pop your moving head cover off, and you're good to go. Right to your gobo slot. Now it has a protective little cable here in case this thing fell off in the middle of a show and you didn't have something bouncing off one of your customers' heads. But this gives us access to the gobo area. And it's so cool. It's so cool that I grabbed the wrong fixture and this one has all the gobos in it. So I'm going to grab the other one and do the same thing. Makes it real easy just by turning these little cam locks in a quarter of a turn. Push in and snap locked. Push in and snap locked, and then your covers are nice and put back on. So let me grab the other one. There we go. And we'll do the same thing. We'll figure out which side the gobo is on. There we go. Undo our cam locks. Alright, this little safety chain here goes over a little hooked cap. Alright, there's a little hooked cap right here for your safety chain. You just slide the little rubber grommet up over the top of it and it keeps it in place. Pull the rubber grommet down, that way you can remove your lid. Now we can replace our gobo holder. If I spin it to the right location, I see the missing gobo holder in this particular fixture. Alright, all I have to do is line up the right slot and pop it in place. It's real important to get it nice and square, and then test it by spinning your gobos to make sure the gearing is proper, but mine's a little jammed. Alright, we just popped it in place. There's a little screw guide hole that you want to line up, and then it pops right into place. Pretty quick. It takes about 5 seconds to get it lined up once you know what you're doing. So, we're going to reinstall the lid cap. Make sure we put the little grommet back in and the safety catch. And slide up the plastic ring. Install our cover and replace our cam locks. Okay, for this particular fixture, it has two brackets. Just like my AccuSpots do, they have quick little snap-in cam locks. You turn those in half turn and they're in place. Same with the other side. The Vizi Spot LED, I believe, only has one in the center. So you can use a standard tripod with the screw mount or with the bolt mount, and it works great. But here we got a different configuration that we got to adjust for. Now, you saw maybe in Brian's last video, they had the wooden plate style ones. Well, that's probably the best configuration for this. But we're going to go one step further and drop the plate. American DJ was so cool and put these little things, puppies, closer together for us. We can mount it directly to the top hat. The only problem is, if we mount it right to the top hat, we can't get our fingers on the cam locks. So we got to space this puppy off. So I grabbed myself some 1-inch tubing. So I cut myself off some 1.5-inch chunks. And we're going to use these for spacers. So now, you'll be able to see how this works. We put our bolt through, put our spacer through, put our standoff, a washer, and a nut. There we go. Now we have the needed clearance. We can turn the cam locks with our spacer spacing off. There we go. We do that to the other side just as well. Okay, here's our hardware that we're going to need for this project. We have our Vizi Spot clamp. We have a speaker top head from Onstage Stands. This is a particular one I'm using. This is a pretty good, thick, beefy one. It's not a cheap plastic one. So when you're using these type of moving heads, you want something solid. These are the 1-inch tube, 1-inch square tubing that I cut off, about 1.5 inches long. Some miscellaneous hardware, a couple bolts, a couple washers. Here's how easy it is to make your moving head mount for a moving head bracket. Now I'm going to show you one side. It's the same for both. Get yourself some 1-inch tubing, square stock tubing. Cut off 1.5 inch sections. Drill 2 holes, well actually drill 1 hole all the way through, which makes 2 holes. Get yourself some hardware. This particular bolt is about 2.5 inches, but I think you can go a little bit shorter. You take your bracket that mounts to the moving head, use a washer, put it through, put your spacer in, your moving head, your speaker top hat by Onstage is the one I'm using. It's a little bit thicker. Another small washer and a wing nut. Wing it right on there. And there's one. We're going to do the same thing the other side. Small washer. Pop it through. Put our spacer in. Another washer. And our wing nut. Now you can also use a lock washer in here too, which I'd highly recommend. I just don't have any at this time. Tighten it all down, line them up. Okay, and there you go. One bracket. Perfect for your Vizi Spot. Let's take it over to the light and take a look at it. Alright, we're gonna make sure it fits properly and make any fine adjustments that we need. So we got a bracket here. It just pops right into the fixture. These are cam locks, so they're quick quarter turn lock in place type things here. Alright, Fits perfectly. Tighten these down. Now we have our bracket, perfect for mounting it on top of a tripod. There's an ultimate support tripod right here. We're going to go ahead and mount this puppy up. Alright, we got our fixture here, and we're going to mount it up on the tripod. There's two ways to do it. You can put your mount on first and then lay your fixture on top, or you can mount the fixture to it and then populate it right up there. It just slides right in, lock the screw down, and you're good to go. One Vizi spot mounted to the tripod. Alright, this looks awesome, but you know what? You can go a step further. We're gonna dress this thing up with our cool new Scrim King skirt covers. Alright, these are tripod skirt covers from Scrim King. These things are awesome. If you guys don't have the skills to make them, you can get them right here. Scrim King. Scrim-king.com. You guys can get your own cool custom covers. Scrim King. Scrim-king.com. You go check them out. They're going to look hot. Let's put one on and see what it looks like. We just got them in the other day, and here they go. I got a couple black ones and a couple white ones. So we can uplight them, or during daytime events, we can use some cool black ones. So let's see what they look like. Alright, these things are amazing. They're double stitched, nice high quality, stretching material, and these things are going to last for a long time. We're going to put the small ends over our tripod corners, and the top has a small hole to go over the little tie down. So we're going to pop that on there right now and see how it works. Now that thing looks cool. Look at that thing. Holy cow. All the way up to the garage ceiling. Alright. I showed you how to put them on. Makes your tripods look amazing. Make sure you get yourself a pair. Scrim Kings. They're pretty cool. Double sewn edge, reinforced stretching spandex style material. That works great. Pop it over your little tie down here, and you're good to go. Your tripod never felt so happy. Now these things look amazing. And what's better than Scrim Kings in black? Scrim Kings in white. That's right. You got to check it out. For you guys who are doing weddings out there, get yourself some tripod covers. Get rid of the tripod jungle and go with something cool looking like this. Now if you're doing an outside event, black is cool. If you're doing a school event, black is cool. If you're doing a wedding, get yourself some white ones. There's nothing better than a white Scrim King and uplit in the back. Oh, I'm telling you, they look cool. Check out Brian S. Red's videos on the Scrim Kings also. They are sweet looking. Alright, so this is DJ Mikey Mike doing it from scratch with some cool R5 stands. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave some comments down below. I'll leave the links in the description for the Scrim Kings. You guys are awesome. Peace!